What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is another day, another dollar, and another Saab story. But this time there's probably a happy ending to this conversation here, because here's the deal. First off, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If it's your first time hitting the channel, please smash the subscribe button. If it's not your first time, thanks for your continued support. Your efforts and support are awesome. The channel is growing super nicely, so I want to thank you all. Today, we're back on the Turbo X, and here's what's going on. Here's what's going on. If you guys haven't been following the build or the series on this 2008 Turbo X, a couple months ago, the sunroof had broken on me, and the tracks have misaligned, and in the meantime, things have gotten worse and broke more, and I can't seem to unjam the track. So for like 100 or 200 bucks, I found one at a junkyard. If I would have gone to the junkyard and actually spent the day removing one, I probably could have picked one up for 50 bucks, but I didn't have the time, so I paid for the convenience. And anyways, I have a brand new, like new to me, sunroof right here under this box. So I'm gonna go ahead in a minute and open it. But before I do, I want to explain something to you. Here's what I want to explain to you before we hop into that. Is this mess right here. You see that mess? Yep. We have the entire headliner down. I have all of the bolts and screws and everything exposed, the drain plugs exposed from the current sunroof. I'm gonna try and see, before I even make any final decisions, I'm gonna try and see if I can remove the assembly with everything loosely hanging out, carefully obviously, before I spend more time trying to remove the headliner, because there's all the harnesses attached to it. And if I can save myself the step of unplugging all of the factory harnesses and taking apart more of the car, I would like to do that. So, for starters, just so you guys are aware, this is the top deck that goes right here. There's 3 clips that hold it in behind the seats, and then you literally just come here to the trunk and you push up where these holes are on both sides, and you push the vents forward and it slides it out from its position. When you do that, you can go ahead and remove the covers that are on the rear pillars that go right here on the inside. Now that that's done, I went ahead and got the back free, and then to get the pillars free on the sides, this is all for you guys to learn. To get these pillars free, I release from the bottom here, and then it kind of slides down enough to get this unclamped. As you can see here, there's these plastic sleeves that clamps into the roof when that slides down or slides up. So I did that on both sides to free this up. In the front, obviously in the last episode you saw we removed the sun visors, we removed the handlebars, the snap bars that I like to call them. And then of course, just now I also removed the 3 screws holding on the rear view mirror there, and that allows this whole assembly to fall down. So that's where we stand now. That's how I got it all down. And before I continue, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, check out the assembly, kind of get a good feel for what it looks like, show you guys what it looks like, so I can figure out if I can get away with leaving that headliner in hanging versus removing it completely. And I hope what I just provided you in terms of information is enough to give you enough education on how to get to this point. Alright guys, so here it is. Fresh assembly complete. Obviously, this is the top of it, so it goes into the car like this. This is the top that goes up to the ceiling. That's kind of how this is situated here. Now, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. If not, actually, never mind, I take that back. This is the side that comes down into the car. So as you can see, you have 4 drains on each side, and it appears that maybe the plastic is a little bit broken over there, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. And maybe I can take it off from the old one once I get it down. We'll have to see what that looks like. But this is the assembly. Got a fresh glass in there, and it, from the advertising, looks like it was working as tested, so hopefully we don't have an issue. So here we are inside the car, and This is the same perspective that we were just looking at outside. We got screws hanging around, and here's the drain plugs here. So we're gonna have to carefully remove all these. Yeah. Just like that. And just like that. So the front two drains are removed. Now we'll go to the rear. Gonna pull it from the outside here. Let's see. Some weird stuff, guys. Sorry. Okay. Got the rear off here. So all the drain plugs are removed here. All the drain plugs are removed. You literally just pull them off carefully. So you're not missing out by not seeing this. Okay, so all 4 drain plugs are removed. Now the next thing I need to do is literally unbolt all of the bolts hanging this thing on. And then from there, I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me. I'm gonna have to get a second pair of hands here, but it appears as if there's 10mm bolts all around the perimeter here, keeping this thing up into place. So now that we properly have everything freed up, we can go ahead and start to unbolt everything. So I'm gonna go ahead now, like I said, and remove it. And hopefully somebody can help me. Hey Melanie, do you mind helping me pull this sunroof out? No. You don't mind? Nice. There we go, guys. We got our support.
Never make promises, 'cause I don't keep them. I never make promises.
Yes! We got it out.
'Cause
I don't know how much the camera just picked up, but I obviously removed all of the bolts, and then we just kind of slid this down the way it's kind of hanging out right now. Slid it through, and here it is. Here it is, the old track, all busted up. So here's all I'm gonna do now is transfer some of the components and the hardware. Like, this is kind of how this thing is screwed into the ceiling of the car. They put these metal spacers there to prevent these bolts from going into the paint onto the roof. So I'm gonna go ahead now and patiently go ahead and transfer everything. And then I'm also gonna try to see if I can reuse some of these busted hoses. This side here is fine, but it appears like this one here is not. So let me see if I can, get out the old one on this one and recycle it. So keep you guys updated. We got it out. This time going in is gonna be heavier because we got the glass. But like I said, let me go ahead now and just, it looks like they saved us some of the older components here, which is cool too. So, all right, put you on hold here, stand by. Alright guys, so we are prepared and ready to go for the final reinstallation of the new component here. As you saw on camera, I reinstalled the motor and the gear. I glued this broken piece here that was broken from the, I guess from the shipment or something. It snapped. So anyways, I cut diagonal here and I cut diagonal there and kind of had the same kind of cut and put some glue and I put some glue and also some clear RTV silicone to kind of make sure that doesn't leak. So it should be solid, and we're gonna go ahead now put this thing back in. So here we go. And I also will have an extra glass for sale, so if you guys need a glass by any means for your Saab, we have an extra one here. Good to go. Hey boys, before I go ahead and wrap this all up, I'm just going to show you that we got everything in. Everything's tightened down. Here's our new sunroof. I'm going to plug it in real quick. Alright. Let's turn the key on and just pop the vent open. See if it works. It worked.
Get the roof working?
There you go, guys. We got our vent up. So it's all the way popped now. Now we're all the way popped.
Cool.
So that is good. Now let's get it to close. Alright. Doesn't seem to want to close. Alright guys, as you can see here, we have our sunroof in place. And the interior is still a disaster, so I'm going to probably leave you off on this, but you guys can see that this thing is in place there. And there you go. There's our sunroof. And in the next video, what I'm going to be doing is securing the headliner and actually detailing the interior of the car. One thing I haven't even done, as you've seen, we've detailed the exterior of this car finally. But on the inside, as you can see, there's some dirty areas on some of these platforms. So I'm going to be doing that in the next episode. We're going to scrub everything and make it really nice. And we're also going to touch up some of the stuff on the headliner too from the fingerprints that we just made and make it nice, detail the seats. But there you go, we are in. Very tedious, but not too hard. I think the hardest part is obviously getting that out of the way. I know you guys are going to tell me I should have pulled that. I know I should have pulled that, but I was lazy and got away with that. So no harm, no foul. So guys, I'm going to leave you off on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is something that, of course, was unexpected in this build, a budget that I didn't have, but here we are. We got it done, replaced, back to normal on there. So I'm happy to announce that, and hope you guys stay tuned for more. Please like, share, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you smash the subscribe, because we got Saab stuff and other car things happening on the channel, and I'm trying to execute some plans here. Being a little cautious with everything going on with COVID and the DMVs being closed. I don't want to collect too many more cars here because obviously this isn't where I live. So my parents are generous enough to provide me some extra room to do these things for you. So thanks for your support, guys. Follow me at Kyle Pancis. You guys can ask me any questions if you need anything at all. And like always, like, share, subscribe, comment below. I'll see you next video.